What information would you pass on to your fellow traveler? What would you find if you
Go to Croatia.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
And what information that I provided for you on your trip to Croatia was helpful in making your trip comfortable and enjoyable?
You answered a lot of questions for us ahead of time, helped us to feel like this was really doable for us, for people who don't travel a lot. So you talked with us about how the money works, how convenient cash machines were, that we could count on being able to get cash wherever we needed to go. You encouraged us about transportation, that it wasn't going to be a problem, and what our options were. And you also talked about how, because of the time of year we were going, we could have a lot of flexibility in what we did because we didn't need to make a lot of arrangements ahead of time, and that was really good to know.
I'm glad that worked out. So what information would you pass on to your fellow traveler who is hesitant to go or has never been to Croatia? What would you advise?
Well, so the first thing that I would start with is I've had the great good fortune to travel a bit. And,
yes, you have.
And I've been from like the U.S. Virgin Islands, lovely, warm, islandy, to South Africa, Southern Africa, to Malaysia, to Europe. And people often ask me when I've come back from a trip, gosh, did you love it? Would you do it again? And I almost always tell people, I would, or for whatever the reason. And even when I say I would, I usually have a but. I would, but gosh, there's so much in the world to see. There's so many other places to see. I have, I need to expend my resources the best way, whether that's money or time. Croatia is one of the few places I've been back to twice, and within a year, I was there twice. So I feel like that alone is some kind of a statement that I would tell fellow travelers. Yeah. What is it about Croatia? It's a little hard to put your finger on it sometimes, but it is such a lovely place. And I think what I'd tell people is it has a lot of the things people talk about when they want to go on holiday. Wonderful weather, wonderful people, great food, easy access. There's enough familiarity that you have a sense of comfort.
Right.
But enough that is sort of exotic or different, that you're trying something new and hearing a different language and seeing amazing history, or sitting in the beautiful, gorgeous Adriatic Sea in a boat. You just can't, the water is just so blue and beautiful. So it's just kind of a great mix. And there's something about how all of that combines, and the friendliness of the people, that creates this atmosphere that is so welcoming and so relaxing that even within one day, Americans and Westerners always talk about the stress of life and work, and we do so much and we don't take time. It is really easy to take time there. It's very easy to just kind of relax and enjoy it and let it all soak in, and not have such a hectic pace.
Right. So my last question is, would you recommend Croatia as a destination spot? So I would guess your answer.
My answer is yes. Here's the but, right? Yes, but it's this funny thing where I almost want to keep it to myself. That's how special it is, right? I don't want it to be overrun. I hope that it stays as lovely as it is now, and I don't want there to be lots of hotels or private beaches or whatever it is.
Agreed.
I don't think Croatia is a place that is going to be like that, or not anytime soon anyway. I think they've found a pretty good balance so far. So yes, I would recommend it, but I just hope that it won't turn into something different.